How you doing? Mr. DJ is back and starting off a new week Monday morning, early Monday morning at 12:23. Dead gummit, running late again, so let's go ahead. I'm going to try to cut a few videos for our 60s YouTube channel tonight as I outsource Billboard's Hot 100 back in April of 66. Let's go to it right now. Got a Lost 45. Got a great Lost 45 I want to talk to you about real quick. Let me bring up Billboard's Hot 100 from that week. I believe it was April the 29th, 1966, but let me bring that up for you real quick. Uh, April 30th, 1966. Oh my goodness. Good Lovin' by the Young Rascals. Not originally done by the Olympics, but it was the Olympics version that inspired the Rascals to cover Good Lovin'. And I'll get into the Olympics in just a minute. They're at number one. You're My Soul and Inspiration by the Righteous Brothers at number two. Boy, we have got some amazingly big movers on this Hot 100 that week of April 30th, 1966. When a Man Loves a Woman by Percy Sledge, leapfrogging from 53 to 29. Also, another one that made a huge jump that week, The Sun Ain't Gonna Shine Anymore. Great record. I believe it was originally covered by Frankie Valli. The Sun Ain't Gonna Shine Anymore by the Walker Brothers from 65 to 39 that week in 1966. But let's go all the way down. We're talking about Lost 45. All the way down to number 100. Making its debut at number 100 on Billboard's Hot 100. Don't quite understand why this song was not a bigger hit. It's Mine Exclusively by the Olympics. This record, a cross between the Contours, and it's got some of that energy of Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels that was really running hot back in 1966 and 67. Mine Exclusively by the Olympics, formed by Walter Ward, one of the founding members back in the 50s, originally known as Walter Ward and the Challengers, and they came out with a single, and they signed up with another record company called Demon Records, I believe was the name of it, and they came out with Western movies. Yes, my baby loves the Western movies back in 1958. And that song was written by Fred Smith and Cliff Goldsmith. These guys, they collaborated on some of the novelty records that the Olympics did back in the late 50s, early 60s, including the Hully Gully. Remember the Hully Gully? And Shimmy Like Kate. They wrote that one. These were just relatively minor hits back in the early 60s. The Olympics only had 2 top 40 hits, literally. But they were charting until about 1966, 67. But Mine Exclusively was produced by Fred Smith. I did some, the research will take you to a different direction sometimes, take you off to a different road. You think you're going to go down this road, just the history of the group or the history of the record. But then you get into the research and then it leads you off to somewhere else. Fred Smith, the guy who co-wrote their first really big hit, Western movies. He also produced this record, Mine Exclusively. He also produced, remember the song by Bill Cosby? It's sort of a comedy version of, it was called Little Old Man. Remember Little Old Man? And he was doing Uptight, Everything's All Right. Bill Cosby in 1967, anybody remember that? That was a big hit. Produced by Fred Smith. Fred Smith produced The Duck. Remember The Duck by Jackie Lee? Well, actually, it wasn't really Jackie Lee. That was just a moniker. It was actually Earl Nelson who sang on that record. But that was produced by Fred Smith. So he got around back in the day, Fred Smith producing this record by the Olympics, Mine Exclusively, at number 100. Its peak, 99. That is it. On Billboard's Hot 100 for 2 weeks. Still a jam. It's a decent record for sure. Good record. A good dancing record. The Olympics with Mine Exclusively.